What's going on, everybody? I'm Primal Liquid, and welcome back to my 100% walkthrough for Crisis Core Reunion. Guys, we're on part number 17 right now, and we are going to finish up Chapter 4. However, before we do that, we are going to be earning a few more trophies. Well, technically I've already got them, but hey, I'm going to show you guys how to get them anyway. First things first, though, we do have to return to the Shinra building. And that's actually going to be where we get all of the trophies as well. Also, fun fact: if you don't do missions early on, this is actually the first place you get the steel materia. So now, if you aren't doing missions or anything like that, this is going to be where it really opens up for the items you can get. Granted, the enemies in the upcoming area are just like bog standard ones, so they don't really have any good steals or anything like that. The boss coming up does has a semi-okay rare steal though, but other than that, it's not really that worth it, if I'm honest. Also, fun fact, if you're watching this video right now, if you look below the actual video player, you see where it says uploaded? Well, if that says uploaded and then less than 3 hours, well, technically it'll be less than 4 hours because of the way YouTube calculates their time and that. If it says less than 4 hours, that means I am live on Twitch right now. So, pause the video and come over and have some fun in the stream. I love interacting with you guys on stream, and it is our glorious Wheel of Pain stream as well. So, you guys will more than likely really enjoy the torment. So yeah, pause the video, come over to the stream, have some fun. You can always watch the video later, you know? Alright, with that out of the way, let's go. I'm not even going to bother saving, to be honest. It's like, we really don't need to save. Yes, there's going to be like 4 back-to-back fights here. I think we can manage. You know, call it a hunch, alright? Call it a hunch. I think we can manage these back-to-back fights for sure. Like, I don't think we're gonna have any trouble with some mobs that have like 2,000 health. Yeah, like we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good for sure. Oh man. You know, it's kind of funny though. It's like, if you look at the way Zack is getting back to the Shinra HQ right now by going over the highway and that. Later on, when we can go between Shinra HQ and Sector 5 whenever we want, like, you don't see anything like a highway or anything like that. He literally just goes around the train station. And yet, now for some reason, we're on a highway. Makes no sense at all. We're not surrounded. There's only a few of them. Just jump and they'll all die.
Fine. Come and get it. I'll take on all of you.
Yeah, you will. Alright, murder. Oh, I missed the back ones. And he's the one that got away. Oh well.
Finally, some peace.
Yeah, not quite. Now we got the boss. And then once we get the boss, we'll be back at Shinra HQ. This now, when we get to Shinra HQ, fun fact, there will be some unavoidable battles, but once you actually beat those battles, you will actually never have to worry about them again. Like, they are fights that are essentially set in stone. You have to do them, but once you do them, they vanish forever. So you won't have to, you know, there's no point like hugging the wall or anything like that to try and, you know, try and save some time. You are still going to be forced to do them, unfortunately. But they're pretty quick for us at this point. Let's be honest. It's like, we definitely have absolutely no problem with any of these fights. This is kind of how the vast majority of the story is going to go. Well, I say the vast majority. This is how all of the story is actually going to go. We are quite literally just going to absolutely crush everything coming up. It's like, the simple fact that we did all the missions means we are so broken now. It is unreal. Also, enjoy the cutscene.
Your help.
Do you? Honestly, what are you thinking, Angeal?
I'm not really sure myself. At times I feel as if my mind is mired in fog. But Zack, no matter what happens, I have to protect my honor. As long as I hold the Buster Sword. Zack, join my battle. Our enemy is all that creates suffering.
All right. I'll help you.
I'll carry you there.
No, wait,
Flying feels pretty good.
Dude, Sephiroth should totally be playable.
Hey,
He should
sorry.
absolutely be playable.
Sephiroth, you look thin. On to business. I'm certain Hollander has ordered Genesis to eliminate Hojo.
Hojo, as in...
Yes, the director of the Shinra Science Department. Hollander believes Hojo robbed him of his rightful position.
Then their target has to be the science department upstairs.
Forget about Hojo.
Yeah, we'll just let Hojo die. Nobody cares about Hojo.
Then you take the lower levels. I'll go outside. Zack, go up. I leave Hojo to you.
Yeah, that's fine. I got this. I got this, man. We got this. It's gonna be no problem. Okay, fun little fact.
Up to exactly.
We don't actually have to really explore this area right now, simply due to the fact the doors are basically locked. We will unlock them later to get the items in there, but for now we can't really do anything with them. So what we're going to do is we are just going to run straight through. We are not going to go up here to the right because we can't do anything up there for now. So we're just going to go through, clear out the trash fight, and move straight on. And then we're going to get some items. Nothing really special or anything like that, but hey, items are items, right? In fact, I wonder. Oh yeah, notice how the Jenova pod's here from the original FF7. Genova's not in there right now. She is still over in Nibelheim. In fact, yeah, look at the sign as well. Right, with that out of the way, let's go. So this now is basically where all of the minigame, well, more of the minigames are. There's going to be 4 minigames here, right? And some of them are tied to trophies, some of them are not. We're not going to speak to Hojo just yet. Instead, we're going... Okay, no, we do have to speak to Hojo. Whoops. Okay, well, we'll get the treasure chest first, and then we'll speak to Hojo. And then that should open up the minigames for us as well.
Good, you're safe.
Can you please be quiet?
Hey, the building is under attack by Genesis. Their target might be you, Professor.
And so, you are my protection?
Anyway, can you come with me, please?
Degrading monsters are nothing to fear.
Are you talking about Genesis?
Indeed I am. A memento from a bygone era, when men could deem any unclassified life form an ancient.
Unclassified life form?
The celestial calamity, Jenova. You need not know of it. Soldier's duty is not to think. Just follow your orders and protect me.
Alright, now that we've spoken to Hojo, all of the minigames open up, and we're going to do this one first, which is the westernmost one. So we're going to interact with this, and then, fun fact, this little fight that we're going to be transported into, and of course we have to touch, this little fight that we're going to be transported into, all of the materia that we have equipped here, other than Cura, are unique. We will never get to play with these materia again in the game. We have a command materia called Proto Spell Blade, and then we have things like HP Turbo, MP Turbo, and MP Turbo. Sorry, AP Turbo. Just a shame we can't actually look at them. Yeah, it's not yours, buddy. We don't ever get this. And there you go. HP Turbo, MP Turbo, AP Turbo, Proto Spell Blade. We never actually get to use these, sadly. It's like, this is the only time we ever get to play with them. This is Proto Spell Blade, by the way. It's kind of like a Salt Twister, only also not kind of like a Salt Twister. And because my MP and AP is so high right now, we do tons of damage with Proto Spell Blade. That, and it's also a fire style attack. I do wish we could actually get those materia. That would be really, really cool.
It's so hot.
It's like, imagine things like MP Turbo and AP Turbo. Like, we could just massively increase our damage by using MP and AP. And then we could combine that with something like a Genji Helm to give us unlimited MP and AP. Oh man, that would be such a broken combo. That's probably why they weren't allowed, though. Would be way too strong. Oh, poor Zach, man. He's scared by some worms.
Finally awake?
Yeah, I'm awake, Hojo.
Outside.
You've been here the entire time, flailing your sword wildly at the machine. I was able to gather some good samples. However, due to your roughhousing, a rather expensive machine was destroyed.
He's getting a pay cut.
You are familiar with virtual environments. Are you truly a soldier member? This was merely a test for a prototype materia. You will have to pay for the repairs. I will inform the proper department to garnish your salary. Don't worry, you'll pay it off in 10 years.
Oh man, 10 years. Imagine taking a pay cut for 10 years.
I was just promoted to first.
Alright, okay, next minigame. Now, this next minigame is definitely probably the harder one, to be honest. We basically have to do a countdown, and then we have to hit the X button to stop the actual, like, Mako infusion. We have to do this about 5 seconds after it starts. We'll know we get it right because we get 100 SP, okay? If you get the 100 SP, you get a trophy. So, let's do it. Of course I will. Right, so we're going to have to count here. So wait 5 seconds, then deactivate it to restore SP. Okay? Alright. I think I did that wrong. Yeah, 30%. I got that way wrong. Okay, we're going to have to try that again. Right. Okay, let's go. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Only 30% again. You know what? This sucks, man. I got this first freaking go on my main playthrough. Hang on. Right, let's try this again. Of course I will. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 60%. I mean, I was closer. Yeah, you have to get this, like, spot on. And sadly, this does actually give you a trophy as well. Alright, okay. I will get this, man. I will get this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Nope. Didn't even get to 0 that time. Okay, so I did that a little too quick. Alright, let's try this again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. There we go, 100% of Mako delivery. Okay, so obviously I've already got the trophy, but if you do that, you get 100%. You will also get the trophy. Right, next up, we need to interact with the test tube. And this isn't really like a minigame or anything like that. It's basically a quiz. But one of the things you need to keep in mind, it's Hojo asking the questions, okay? So, in order to do this properly, you need to basically answer the questions in a way that Hojo likes. And each reward will also give us a bunch of SP as well. We can get 1,000 SP from this minigame. Obviously, 1,000 SP is like nothing to us. But, again, it's more of something we're going to do just to get a trophy.
Tell me, who do you admire more right now?
Okay, who do we admire more? Well, it's going to be Sephiroth. Sephiroth is like the ultimate creation, according to Hojo.
Shinra needs most right at this moment.
And Hojo thinks that Shinra needs more science and technology.
Which do you believe to be more fitting of soldier?
And a person unafraid to challenge Shinra, because Hojo really doesn't give a crap about Shinra.
It seems you are a soldier member of significant.
Alright, so we just got 1,000 SP for that, and another trophy.
Requested, you will be physically enhanced.
And there we go. And we also feel slightly closer to Sephiroth. That just makes us a little bit more likely to get Sephiroth on the DMW, but it's not really a truly noticeable amount or anything like that.
Alas, those are the limitations of yourselves. Or perhaps you are.
Right, so now we just have to do the last minigame. And this one's going to be a little bit of a monster hunt. So we're going to kill some monsters and they're going to drop jail cell keys, basically. We're going to use those keys to open up the prison cells from one of the previous floors. And inside those prison cells, there are 3 treasure chests each. So, there's going to be 6 cells, 3 treasure chests in each one. So we're going to get a total of 18 treasures from this.
What you just did was release test sample monsters onto the lower floor.
Monsters?
Too ferocious to be of any use. I was about to get rid of them.
Yeah, they're not that ferocious.
Such timing. I charge you with their disposal.
What, me?
I will tell you something interesting. The detention cells on 67 are being used to store items. The monsters you just released each hold a key for those item storage cells. Those storage cells may be holding some useful items.
No, they're really not holding anything useful for us at this point.
However, how you take the keys from the monsters, you'll need to.
Alright, so Hojo's actually give a little hint there. Basically, the monsters don't actually drop the keys. They are steals instead. So, what we're going to do is, because we are so strong right now, if I use Mug or anything like that, we are guaranteed to kill the monster in one shot. So, I'm actually going to change my accessories around, and I'm going to put the Brigand's Glove on. That just guarantees us a 100% chance to steal. We don't need the Mog's Amulet or anything like that, because their common and rare steal is both a jail cell key. So again, we don't care at all about that. We're just going to use the Brigand's Glove to get a 100% steal rate. It doesn't matter if we get the common steal or the rare steal, as long as we get a steal. There are going to be 6 mobs that we need to kill. Each one will have a key for the cells. And there's also going to be a time limit as well. But that's fine. We'll still crush this. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we are going to change the equipment. I'm going to take Mog's Amulet off, and we're just going to throw the Brigand's Glove on. And then I do already have the Steel Materia on. Well, I have the Mug Materia on. So now we're just going to go through and mug the ever-living crap out of all these little poochies that just got released.
These must be the sample.
Yeah, these are the samples, and they all run off. Even though I totally could beat all 6 of them at once, man. But no.
My eval and soldier pride is at stake. Come back here.
Alright, so now we just have to find all 6 of them and murder them. There's going to be 4 in this first area, and there's going to be 2 next to the cells. We also only have 3 minutes to do it in. Don't worry, that is plenty of time, okay? That is absolutely plenty of time. We can easily, you know, steal all 6 keys, open all 6 jail cells, get all get all 18 treasure chests within the 3-minute time limit. So don't worry, don't feel rushed or anything like that. It's honestly not that bad. Well, I suppose if you completely skip all missions and you just rush straight here, then you aren't really going to have any good equipment and you're not going to be guaranteed to get the steals. So maybe it would be a little bit closer. But for us right now, like obviously we've done the mission, so we are broken as all hell. We are completely stat maxed and so on and so forth. So there's literally nothing we need to worry about here.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
There's him done. Okay. Now we just move on to the last two, and they're going to be up here with the actual jail cells. So as you can see, we still got like 2 minutes 40 on the clock. We're going to get the cells open with like 2:30 left. It's like we still have tons and tons of time.
Here's a cell. If I get a key.
Yeah, we can get in with the key. Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry. Alright, now we're just moving to this last one.
No escape.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
Okay, so now we have all 6 jail cell keys. I'm not going to change my my equipment around just yet. Instead, we're going to do that just after.
There's some time left.
Because, again, we do have the time limit. So we're just going to open up all the doors, get the treasure chests. There are 3 treasure chests in each room. First one has silence, attack up, and an ether. Second one that we're going to go in has cure materia, 2,000 gil and 500 gil. Third one is going to be blizzard materia, HP up materia, and a potion. The other is, well, not that good, really, to be fair. It's going to be like 2 gil, high potion remedy, fire potion, high potion, and last but not least, a thunder, soma, and 3,000 gil. So, as I mentioned earlier, the materia, well, I say the materia, the rewards are terrible. But you've got to think, this is still only chapter 4 of the game. There are 10 chapters in the game, so we're not even halfway through the actual like story mode, and we've done missions. So that's why like these rewards are just so terrible for us. But again, you do get a trophy for doing all 6 jail cells, if I remember correctly. No, I mean you might as well. It takes like no effort really to do all 6 of them. And as you can see, we still have tons of time to spare. Although, what I will say is the timer will actually keep going until we change screens and sort of get back to Hojo. So it's like, now we've done all 6 treasure chests, well, all 6 prison rooms with all the 18 treasure chests. Now we just have to run back and get off this floor, basically, to stop the timer. Alright, and that minigame is done as well. That's also the last minigame for this chapter. All we actually have to do now is fight a boss, and we're done. That's all we have to do now.
Professor, cleaning's done.
Ah, you disposed of the samples and ransacked every last cell. A good outing. First-rate work. Well done. I was able to acquire some intriguing data. The items you picked up are yours, but I locked all the cells once again. No more exploring for you.
Yeah, that's fine, Hojo, that's fine.
This is very interesting data.
That's my data. Don't use it for evil.
Alright, okay. Now that we've done all the optional stuff, all we have to do is speak to Hojo. He's going to ask us a question. We're going to say, yeah, let's do it. And then we're going to fight the final boss for this chapter. And then we can move on to chapter number 5. Which is going to be where we actually get the last 2 DMWs for our characters. We will get Cloud's DMW and... wait, am I ready? Of course I am. Actually, wait, no, it's not the next chapter, are we? Is it the next chapter that we get Cloud's DMW? Or is it Genesis in the next one?
The power of the next generation of soldier firsts.
Oh, wait, no, the next chapter is going to be the Wutai Spies, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be Wutai Spies in the next chapter. And then we get Cloud's DMW. Yeah, okay, no, now I'm remembering. Hi, Genesis. Yeah, so we're going to actually unlock a bunch of missions in the next chapter as well. It's like, when I say a bunch, I mean a hell of a lot. Like, we're going to go from, like, 60% mission completion all the way up to, like, 70, 75%, somewhere around that. Like, we're going to get a huge amount of missions.
Genesis.
A second-rate hack like Hollander couldn't cure a cold.
Genesis, that's enough.
Ah, what do we have here?
My friend, the fates are cruel. There are no dreams. no honor remains. The arrow has left the bow of the goddess.
The entire cast of Hollander's Freak Show.
Shut up, you!
Loveless, Act 4.
Where the two friends challenge each other to a duel. An ancient epic. I read it thinking it might aid my research, but pure drivel.
How does the duel end?
Unknown. The last act is missing, and yet to be discovered.
I never understand the fascination with Loveless in this game. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense.
The mysterious gift of the goddess. What is the meaning behind it? For us, at least.
Hey! Hold it, Genesis!
I'd love to know how they fly with one wing, though. I would honestly love to know how they do that. They should be completely off balance.
My soul corrupted by vengeance hath endured torment to find the end of the journey in my own salvation and your eternal slumber.
He's summoning again!
Zack, I leave this to you.
Huh?
You can do this. Trust me.
Don't leave me here! Stop! Come back! Aerith? Listen, can I call you back later?
Yeah, he's just a little busy right now. I have to admit though, I do like the way Bahamut Fury looks.
Don't keep your guest waiting, she says.
Alright, now time to murder the giant evil dragon.
Activating combat mode.
Just a couple sword slashes, that's all we need. Poor Bahamut, man. Poor Bahamut getting slaughtered like that. Oh, chapter complete. Now we're on to chapter number 5. Where, as I mentioned earlier, we are going to unlock a boatload of missions. We're also going to have to get some items for a later chapter as well, which is going to be related to a trophy. Well, we'll get a trophy in chapter 5 for it, and then it's also part of another trophy in chapter 7 as well.
Where did everyone
Actually, no,
go?
chapter 6. Yeah, chapter 6. What was it, chapter 7? I don't know. It might be chapter 7, actually. I can't remember. Either way, it's going to be related to 2 trophies. And then there's going to be all of the missions as well that we need to do. Alright, save game. Nah. No point. Yeah, we'll proceed to next chapter about saving. We're brave like that, after all. We're brave.
Come on, pick up.
Who are you calling?
Sephiroth. I just can't seem to get a hold of him.
Oh, haven't you heard? Word is, Sephiroth has shut himself inside the data room. In the data room, communication devices are strictly prohibited. It's no wonder you can't reach him.
The data room?
Apparently, he's researching the history of the Shinra Science Department.
Oh. Aerith, what's up?
Question. When are you going to make it for me?
Make what? No!
The flower wagon. You forgot?
No, of course I didn't. Hold on, I'm coming.
Okay, so obviously we unlock a bunch of new missions there. We're not going to do them just yet. Instead, what we are going to do is we're going to go straight to the briefing room, Mainly due to the fact we need to interact with the locker again. Obviously, it's a new chapter, so interacting with the locker, we do get a new reward. It's only going to be a fire materia, though, which honestly really isn't that important. And, well, we still need to do his mission. Actually, no, I think I did his missions. Did I do his missions? Yeah, I did his missions. I just can't remember if I interacted with him, actually. Yeah, I did. So we got the tires.
I'm embracing I've decided to stay at my first goal.
Yeah, okay, you have fun with that, buddy. You have fun with that. Yeah, this chapter we can actually do the vast majority of the missions, but we still have a bunch to unlock, so that's what we're going to do. However, we do have to do a minigame first to get a couple of items for later. It will also give us a trophy, but because of everything we need to do in this chapter, I know this video is a little short, but we're gonna end things here. And then in the next one, we're going to go over all of the optional stuff, okay? Because there is a lot, and I do mean a lot, to do. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you have, please be sure to hit that thumbs up. And, of course, drop a comment down below. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more content. As always, though, everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.